welcome back to our channel. This is Teacher Cedric. Let us continue with our series on PSLE problem sums with internet memes. And today, we're gonna talk about the idea of constant parts, which is closely related to what we have just covered in the previous sessions. And at the end of this video, we're gonna see how this is related to these two cute puppies over here. Let's get started. Now make sure you stay until the end of this video to see how you can complete some practice and to get these prizes at our school. So let's jump straight into a very simple example. Now in a party, the ratio of red balloons to blue balloons is 1 to 3. Now after 10 blue balloons burst, boom, the ratio of red balloons to blue balloons become 3 to 8. Now how many blue balloons are there at the end? So that's the problem we have to solve. Now let's quickly write down what we can get from this question. So in the beginning we have the ratio 1 to 3, red to blue. Now after 10 blue balloon burst, so I'll draw an arrow and I'll write minus 10 to show that 10 blue balloons burst, we get a new ratio 3 to 8. And you can see that there's no arrows for the red balloons because there's no changes in the red balloons number. And how we can visualize this better? Well, to make it more obvious, we could draw the model, as you might thought. So we have 1 unit for red and 3 units for blue, following this ratio. However, how would I draw the model for the second ratio? Well, that's the problem. Because why? I have 3 units over here. Well, do I just draw 3 of these units or do I do something else? Well, the answer is you can't draw 3 these units to the bottom because the number of red balloons would always stay the same, meaning that the length of the model should always be the same. This tells us that if I were to draw the red models, it would be having the same length as the top one, because the number is just there, it's fixed. None of the red balloons burst, so always the same. But we should have 3 units over here, so let me split it up into 3 parts. 1, 2, 3. And if I can do this for here, I can also do this for this part. So I'm also going to split it into 3 parts. And if I can do it for this model, I can also do the same, perform the same operations for the blue model, which is over here, to split each of them further into 3 more parts. So this is what I will get. And now we can see that all the units are consistent, the same sizes, and I can also draw these 8 units for blue. So now I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now it's just a matter of simple comparison. We can see that what did I just do is that I multiply the first ratio by 3. So now it becomes 3 to 9, such that the red balloons would have the same units because they always have the same number of balloons. And if you just quickly do a comparison, we can see that the difference of 1 unit over here corresponds to the missing 10 balloons. So 1 unit 10 balloons, and at the end I have 8 units for blue balloons. So 8 units will give me, 80 balloons. And that solves these questions. Let me do a quick recap before you go. Okay, this is very important. So in the beginning we have 1 to 3 for the first ratio and 3 to 8 for the second ratio. And from our previous sessions, we have talked about if the ratio changes, then what you have to look for is a constant value for you to unify the units. Now, in this case, what is this constant value? Well, the constant value should be the number of red balloons. So we try to fix this ratio over here by making them the same. What's the easiest way we can do this? Well, the easiest way will be just multiply the first ratio by 3 so that I get 3 and 9. So now the number of units for red balloons are equal, meaning that they are in the same units, the units are consistent. Then we can see, so now this difference of 1 unit corresponds to exactly 10 balloons. So from here, let me just quickly summarize for you. Again, ratio changes, unify units with constant. And so far, we have covered 2 types of constants to help us solve this kind of problem. And the first one is parts. Right, this is the one that we covered this lesson. In the previous lesson, we talked about total. So in some cases, the total amount could also be a constant value for us to solve the problem. And if you haven't watched my previous video, make sure you do it now. Now, So here's what you have to do with these two cute puppies. Well, we can see that from the first photo to the next photo, which possibly a few years passed, something never changed. Right? You can see that the ratio of the sizes, even though they change, the mother dog, right? It always stays the same size. So that's the parts that are constant. Okay? So remember this meme that something never changed throughout the process, throughout changes, and that's exactly how we can help unify the units. And finally, challenge yourself with these questions. Pause the video to get the questions, and if you can solve these questions, put your solution and your answer in the comment sections to redeem prizes before 3rd of March. Okay? And you'll be able to redeem 2 Kangaroo Study reward cards, which can further redeem for more prizes. And that's the location of the school. If you'd like to learn more about our PSLE preparation on math in general, make sure you join our PSLE study group for more information. Now that's it for today. I'm Teacher Cedric, and I hope to see you soon. Bye bye.